All right, hi everyone. Welcome to Timberborn. We got a new experimental update. It's got a lot of good and a little bit of bad, but not too much bad. I really think that this latest update hopefully will be near one of the last ones before they put this thing out. We're in experimental mode. We're going to do Folktails again because, yeah. And I am going to do Terraces because I haven't done Terraces before, and this map is now updated to do the Badwater update. We're just going to do a normal mode because that's what we're doing. So let's put it on pause. Here is Terraces. There's a lot of really cool changes in this version. And the water dump trick has not been eliminated, but you have to add more water now to get this spread out. I was testing a 2x3, and that seems to do as much area as the 1x1 used to, but we'll see that when we get to it. Look at this, though. Check out the housing. You notice that there's only a lodge. Okay, but check it out. Let's rotate it over to the door, and then F for flip. Flip, 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 flip. That's really cool. I think what's even better is the old water pump. Check out the water pump. Let's rotate this around here. You know how, I had this issue occasionally where I really wanted to do this and put it over here. Check that out. Flipping. I love it. I love the flipping. The other thing that's big with this version is... And I tested this because I wanted to see if we could get over to where? Here. I was testing these bridges. So if you look at the pathing and you look at the suspension bridge, you'll notice, and it's been this way for a while. I don't know how long. I just didn't pay attention. You only need metal for the longest ones. You need 400 science to unlock this 3x1. But notice how I haven't unlocked it yet, but I can test it out, right? So I can put it here and I can say, okay, this will take that, and then I'll need a 2x1 to finish it to get over to here. And then when I click on it, it says, hey, I don't have enough science points. All right, so let's check out the map. I just think those changes are awesome. There's new well-being too. I think there's the dance hall days. The mud bath requires some dirt. The herbalist is back, so that means dandelions are back, so that's pretty cool. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's any change to the decorations. There's a hammock. There is a hammock. We'll have to check out the hammock. We'll have to do some of that. Anyway, and this, yeah, I think this map is pretty neat. So, the other big change from the last time I played is Badwater. During regular droughts, Badwater shuts off as well. So you can't have infinite power all the time, right? Infinite power all the time. It was never infinite power. You can never have power all the time. I don't know that you could ever have infinite power. Let's move on. But yeah, the Badwater will shut off during a drought. And also, of course, when you have Badwater tide, this will still be Badwater. So we're going to have to make sure we store up enough water. So let's see. The first thing I always want to do here is I want to draw a path around my starting location, and of course we name the starting location the main jam. Why? Because it doesn't make any sense. That's why. We only have pines here. I'm going to want to plant other trees right away, but for now let's just mark all the pines as chopping down. We're going to chop down all of them, and then we'll put our tree cutter downers over here. We'll put in 2 for now, and we'll bump this up to 2. And we'll also need a berry picker, so let's draw this road the other direction as well. And we'll get some food to start off with, but we're going to need to make a farm. And the gatherer flag, we'll just put 1 in. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to want a pump. I think we're going to want a lot of pumps. Let's just put in 1 water pump for now. And I guess we'll just put you like this. I really want to make 2. I don't know what the pause is for the Badwater. I do think you get a little bit of a reprieve from the Badwater at first, but I did not check the options. And let's go ahead and put in our first farm. Because efficient farmhouse on the dirt right here. We'll get that built, and then for our planting area, plant crops, carrots. And we're going to plant carrots all throughout. We're going to need some more water dumps. They're going to come up to here. We're going to plant carrots all throughout here. And we need a place to store wood. A large pile. I misclicked. A large pile. Where are we going to put that large pile? I feel backwards because I flipped the map around. Let's put the large pile right here. There we go. And you are going to store the wood. We're also going to need a place to store water. Just a small tank will have to do for now. We'll put it near the... Let's see. Let's rotate it around. You can't flip. I'm going to put 2 for now. I'm going to put 3. Water, water, water. Wish I could copy settings. I know, I'm complaining. It's a new update. But I wish I could copy settings. There we go, water tanks. So we have 2 water pumps. You guys are already just sitting there because you're full of water. Yep, because you can only hold 15. We'll get our housing in, and then we're going to need science right away. 1, 2, 3 housing. And let me put in a science. And we'll put science across the street. We'll put science over here. 2 science. I'm going to have to pause some of these because we definitely do not have enough beavers for all this. So I almost always increase the beaver work time past whatever this is, 12 hours, 16 hours. That does actually reduce their lifespan a little bit. Stress from working too much. Who knew? All right, we got a good amount of water. I think I'm going to pause one of these water pumps. We don't need 2 water pumps right now. Thank you, autosave. We do have 3 farmers in here. The prioritized resource is going to be carrots. And your prioritized actions is going to be harvesting. And we're going to need storage for the carrots. Medium warehouse, I think. What does this take? 15 logs? Yeah, let's start off with a medium warehouse. We'll put that medium warehouse right here. I already don't like my town. Put the medium warehouse right here and we'll store carrots. If I can find them. Carrots. There we go. You're sitting on all the berries, aren't you? You're sitting on 20 berries. Do I want to... Okay. We'll do a small warehouse just for berries right here next to the farmhouse. No, not on the green, though. Berries right here. Just so we can store a few more berries. I'm really worried about the trees. I think that's the scoop with this Terraces map, is that you just get a slower start because you got to manage your woods. Check it out, carrots are coming in already. We're full of water, the carrots are coming in. Easy peasy. It is normal mode, it's not hard mode or anything. We are running out of woods. Woods. And we've got 53 science. Let's go ahead and unlock the forester for... Oh, so close. Hey, we got 4. Alright, I'm putting in a forester right there. There's where the forester's gonna go. There's little pines. But I don't want to kill the little pines. I do want to designate a planting area, and I am going to do pines at first, just because I don't think I have time to wait for the oaks. So this main area here is going to be pines. Alright, you're going to plant pines to keep us moving. And then uphill you're going to plant oaks. Oh, maples, no oaks. We go right for the oaks. And I think with that, we're done with berries. We have 79 berries and 180 plus carrots. We are done with the berries. So we'll pause this workspace and kick you out as soon as all the berries are gone. We need 250 science for the dump. And then for the levee, it's over here. For the levee, I need 120 science. That's a significant amount of science just to irrigate. So we have to have a planker for our forester. So the lumber mill is going to go right here. And then we'll do the power. It's going to have to be a wheelio. And the wheelio is going to go along the road right here. Please get those built rapidly, beeves. And then how many planks do we need for this? Oh, these are the materials. We need 7 planks. And I suppose I'll build a campfire and that will fill out our little center district here. Well, we have 2 spaces for little warehouses, but we'll put a campfire right here. We need a dam, I think. We're going to have to put a dam in. So let's put the dam in. I mean, why not just right here at the edge so we can store as much water as possible? Right there. And I don't think you can reach that. I'm going to have to build a road over to you. Drought approaching. Look at that big banner, would you? Alright, it's just a regular old drought. This should be a 3-day drought. Everything's fine. Thanks for the big banner. We're going to start removing the berries. I am prioritizing Bunu, who moved into the forestry on oaks. So he gets the oaks planted first. And then I did have him plant some pines, so we have some wood. But we're basically out of wood. And so now, we're not out of wood. We have 68 logs stored, but now we have to play the waiting game because we have to wait for the trees to grow. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the... I believe I'm going to want the levee next for irrigation. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock the levee. Now, to unlock it, you've got to place it. Oh, no, you don't. You can click here to unlock it. Do you want to unlock the levee for 120? That way you don't have to place it. So there is still the old way to do it. Now we have 123 science left, and yes, it's fluid dump for 250 is the next one on the agenda, and I do have one of the science paused. I wanted to get 2 builders in here. We now only have 1 builder. I really wanted you to get this dam finished. Drought started. Get it finished, dude. The dam's finished just in time. Perfect timing. Alright. And I have 1 pause. No, not perfect timing. That water drained really, really quick. That's okay. Look at all the water we have stored up. And so now, during the drought, we're not going to do any building. In fact, we're not even going to do any pumping. And here's the mistake that was made because I didn't have the dam up soon enough. We've just dried out. These carrots will die in 1.7 days, so we're okay. These carrots will die in also 1.7 days. 1.9 days. Interesting. Well, it doesn't matter. The drought ended. And the big blue banner. And the nice thing about this banner... Can I make it go away? No. The nice thing about not the banner, but where we are, is that the water comes back right away. So we're all fine. Barely a delay. And Bunu's planting some more oaks for us. I'm going to go ahead and start planting potatoes. I know it's crazy. I've only got 1 farmhouse. I never plant a secondary crop this early, but come on. How much wood do we have? We have 52 wood. That's enough to build a warehouse for potatoes. And this will make our beavers happier and work faster. And so our 15 log warehouse is going to have to go... Ma, you've really arranged this city nice, haven't you? Yeah, it really needs to go right here. Do I have any workers? I don't have any workers at the moment, so we can't clear out anything. So we'll just put the warehouse right here. Then you're gonna be blocked from going over there, but not if I do this. And this is gonna hold potatoes. This is going to hold, excuse me, this is going to hold grilled potatoes, and then the grill is going to go, I think, right next to it. Under food, we have a grill right across the street that is going to, the recipe is going to be grilled potatoes. And I do have the water pause, so we're running out of water slowly. I'm going to unpause 1 and see if we can catch back up. I do want more beeves. So let's go ahead and put another house in right here. Oh, but it doesn't work, does it? No, but we can flip. And then there it works. There we go. We'll put another house in. But just 1, because I don't want all new beavers, you know, all at the same time. And then, I don't know, I'm tempted because we're going to really need wood. We're going to need industry as well, but the industry, I'm tempted to plant, yep, another line of oaks right here. We don't have any builders, so nothing's getting built. So I'm shocked that we still have wood, and we don't have anybody in here. So who do I take out of? How about you? We're pausing you. And you went somewhere. Don't know exactly where you went. Think you ought to save. You went into science. Nope, we're going to have to pause science. We have 301 science. How much science did I need for the dump? The fluid dump was just 250 science. Let's unlock it by clicking on the unlock button. Yes. 250 science. There we go. Now, let's test out. Let's test out. We're at 6. What happened? Why are we at 6? I don't know why we're at 6. Let's test out levees. These take a lot of logs. 12 logs. Let's test out putting a levee. Let's think about this. If I put a water dump right here, okay, that's a 3x1. Let's do a 3x1 and see how much wetness, how much wetness we can have. And you're gonna dump right there, and I'm gonna change your priority to potatoes. Yep, because we're full. We're full of food. I have overproduced food. which is exactly the place I wanted to be in. We're a little under on the water. We are. But am I worried about that? Let's see. Here comes the potatoes. Here comes the pines. It's all happening at once. How about that? And yes, remember, the beavers are only working 16 hours a day now because I care. We only have 78 science. I'm going to unlock... That's 120 science. The bench is 80. The shrub is only 20. Aesthetics. Yep. And how about the roof is 60? But I think when but that costs planks. Okay, and you know what? We have 10 planks, and we're not storing planks, so this is limited. But I think what I can do is I can pause both of these right now until we need planks, because I think that's where some of our wood went to. But yeah, we should only be able to store 10 planks at a time. No, 13. What an odd number for the lumber mill to be able to store. 13 planks, and we're up to 8 because we ate potatoes. Caught up on the water. So I'm gonna put another house in. It's been a few days. Put another house in. We're gonna put it right. Well, if I green up this area, look how close we are to pumping the water. Let's put another house right here. Another drought is approaching. Big banner. They commented that people were missing the drought notifications. That's a little too much in my opinion. But you know, it's not a game breaker. More oaks, please. And slowly but surely, I'll get all these pines replaced with oaks. But the pines are why we're still working. There's the water dump. Okay. This is an epic failure. Epic. Absolute epic failure. Look at this. Look at this. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stretch this out. Wood was wasted, but I said I did a 2x3. I'm going to try, because I'm using this little divot in the dirt there, I'm going to try one of these. And when these get built, I'll delete these two inner ones and we'll see what that does. Wasting a lot of wood. Well, I mean, I could tear these down, but we'd lose the water. But when I tear these down, that'll be wood that they can reclaim. 75% of the materials used anyway. Alright, so I just tore this one up. And you see how the green area expanded a tad. So now they can use this wood. I prioritize. There's 5 logs there, beeves. What do we got? I got 2 workers. I need you to build. I've got one of the cutter downers, the lumberjacks paused. So we only have one dude cutting wood. And I want you to plant as soon as there's a planting spot. I don't want to slow down the planting. I could slow down... Whoa, thank you, autosave. I could slow down the... wow, that was... Let's slow down the science. Again, I'm juggling. I'm juggling the beeves. Okay, there we go. No. This is it. So let's kill this one. Alright. Now see, that's not a lot. So it's like a multiplier. So this is 2... Well, if it was 2x2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I'm going to go ahead and extend it. The drought started, everybody. See the big banner? There it is. Drought started. Can't see anything for the banner. I'm going to stop you from pumping. We're going to go with the water that we have. It's only a 3-day drought again, and we have this much water. Yep. I don't want to grow too fast either because of the water situation. I'm going to go ahead and put this out 2 more. So here, and here, and here. Wow, suddenly we have a lot of workers. Wow, suddenly we have 4 workers. What's even going on? Well, fine. Give me some science then if we have so many. We had a lot of beeves be born. How are we doing with the water? 2 waters left. 1.7 days. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I just don't want to dry out this water. Alright, so now, let me slow it down to speed 1 so we can see this. So now, I'm going to delete these 2. And you see, it just moved 1 over. Now I'm going to delete this one. So that's a 3x3 plus 1. And yeah, it's... So it really wants a long expanse. rather than indeed. Well, science is telling me that I want to build levees right here. So now I'm going to have 4 long, and we're going to see what it does this way. We only have 27 water and 1 day left, so we'll have 1 pumper get back to it. And that leaves me 2 workers. Pause the science again. The juggle continues. Alright, first one's built. See how it dried up here? Oh! Both directions now. What is the equation then? Oh, well, wait. Now wait, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and save so I can undo this. You see how there's nothing going on, but it's because we have 2 blocks here. So if I delete these, nothing. Nothing. So this long stretch, the fact that it wasn't too wide, how about that? Yeah, that's nothing. Alright, so we're back to this, except this time I am simply going to delete these middle ones here. You might want to get off there. And then you see it spreads in both directions. That's a lot of water to waste. But it works. It works if I'm desperate for food or trees. It didn't do anything over here. But you know what? I wonder, probably dynamite works better. Although I would think, because this isn't blocked off, because this is just dirt, you would think it would go further this way, but it's not. Alright, that's a pretty rough nerf. Now, if I did 2 more, well, I've got to do 2 more now. I'm gonna make a swimming pool, basically. The drought is ended, cycle 3 begins. Pump away, please. We gotta replenish our water stores. We still have 3 workers. Good, get these built. Now I want to know how far this extends. I think it might go all the way to here. It might go all the way to here, and it's possible that it'll also go all the way over to here. Alright, let's test this out. We got 2 of these are up. Let's delete just 1 of them. Now we go this far. We get any green? Not so much. Thanks. Can you move? Now we do this. Oh, it just scooted a little bit. I don't think that's enough to justify another 2 blocks. Because we saw a lot more movement with when I did from 2 to 3. I'm ignoring this. When I did from 2 to 3, but from 3 to 4, didn't see much more, man. So probably this was 2 by 3. Again, ignoring this. Now it's 2 by 4. I bet you if I go 4 by 3, that it might make a difference. I mean, I guess I gotta try it, even though we're almost always short on wood. I guess I'm gonna try it. I think it's time to unlock the medium tank. 120 science, that built up to 183. We really gotta store more water here. I'm gonna make another pump, but this will help immensely. Yep, unlock it. We do need some more planks, so I'm gonna have to turn Mr. Planker back on. You're gonna store water. And yep, we'll have to unpause you and unpause you, and that'll put us down to, I think, just 2 workers. I was wrong. But let's pause the science for a while. Now we have 1 unemployed. Wow. We're at a surplus of beavers at the moment. Nah, we're gonna need 1 for the water pump. So you can go to the water pump. Alright, they are built. Let me slow it down so we can see what happens here. We're going to go ahead and demolish this row. I missed one. There we go. And what happens? It grows. Yes. Yes. Now we're green all the way there. But wow, that's a lot of water, man. That is a lot of water, but at least now you can get all this stuff. That is a lot of water. A lot of water to be storing. That's gonna significantly put a dent in our water supplies. Yeah. So I made another mistake. I forgot that this darn tank requires gears, and I'm not making gears yet. I'm a little worried that we're not going to have enough, so I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to put in a bunch of small tanks. Yeah, small tanks. Gears. And the gear workshop has to be unlocked, of course, but we'll just put these in. They're inefficient. At the same time, they take 15 wood and they store 30 water. Yes, I have to mark them all as storing water. I need a what you want to store here tool, so I can build a whole row of them and store it. Okay, you know, like this. Anyway, please get all this built pronto. But at least we have some oaks coming in, so we have a lot of wood, so we can get all that built. We can store up enough water for the next drought. And then this worries me. Look, you can actually see the evaporation rate by the way that this, when he's working here, it just spits out, you know, drops of water. See that? Not drops, but 15 of 15. Yeah, it takes that much water to keep this thing full. All right, well, that's going to end the first episode of how the heck does experimental work now. He's planting some more oaks. These oaks, I think, are almost done. Yeah, 92%. We shouldn't have a problem with wood moving forward. I feel like I need to put in some power wheels here so that we can make some gears so that I can fill up this big water tank. The little water tanks will do in a pinch, but eventually I do want that big water tank, because remember, the big water tank holds 300. It's under storage. Holds 300, where the little ones only hold 30. It does take a significant amount of planks and gears, but still. Anyway, Control H to hide the user interface again. There we go. Little Terraces is underway. There's a lot more to see in this version. A lot of new stuff. So I want to get there fast. I figure we'll start off the first episode here, not making a whole lot of progress, but at least getting the city started. And when we come back, I think we'll have enough water. We should have enough wood. Oh, the tree wiggling. This is new too. Oh, I missed it. But the trees wiggle when they cut them down. Anyway, that's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.